The final game is Ruler already getting licked by Beryl. Exhaust being invested, actually, as Ruler has taken Rocket Jump.
And as you pointed out so succinctly, Atlas, that is one of the openings. And that's something that I was looking towards.
Down out of range to forcing the flash trade as Ruler.
Yep, Canyon's booking it down here. Rocket Jump already on cooldown. Flash has to be used from life, but he gets in position to peel.
And that's the player that then all of a sudden can't make the play work.
Oh,
Canyon's here, by the way.
Back. Yeah, BDD could be in trouble. Has to flash, but Canyon's there with his Chaos Storm. Might just tick down, and it does, as Clid now finds himself on the wrong side of this one as well. He's going to move on back. Canyon in a little bit of trouble, but he's just going to get a pump. Exactly what Udyr is capable of. As speaking of Udyr, he's now looking for Rascal. Gets himself another flash as the train's not going to do it, but maybe the Decimating Smash will. Waits for the end of the Bellows Breath, and Rascal is going to fall down. Dumb one, Kia. They've
catch that wave, but we're going to take a look back at this moment here. Forcing out a flash super early, and then waiting to the end of the Bellows Breath, as you mentioned. And Khan just does not miss these smashes. He has hit so many critical ones at maximum range. You cannot underestimate, or you can't, I mean, you really just shouldn't underestimate how early game time
The double Kia is already heading down.
Yep, Showmaker's going to come on over. BDD might be enclosed on here.
No flash.
Canyon's going to get sped up. Clid decides that he wants to deny this. Is Shockwave going to get flashed? Now the train's coming in, but it's a very long way away from the station right now.
Situations. I think if you're a Gen G fan, you're happy you got that. Oh, Ghost.
Speaking of which, Ruler's trying to change your mind there as Ghost throws out the ultimate to try and keep himself alive. Now flashes, Buster Shot comes in as Ghost is burning, but it's not enough. Showmaker gets in with the teleport. BDD as well, not able to change the game.
An LCK title.
Not since the rebrand, right?
Yeah. And even on Samsung, they only won Masters. They never won an LCK. As this is going to be Rift Herald crashing through.
Yeah, we're looking to see whether we can stop Shelly from being able to do the work. When she gets rid of the turret here as Khan, trying to mitigate it, but it's not going to be quite enough. Showmaker and BDD now fighting, and BDD is smashing this Victor. The flash on forward, gets himself the shield though. Death Ray's decent, but Rascal was there. There was no way he was getting out. A solo kill.
See, there's a ward here. When Showmaker still knows where BDD is, ends up getting caught here, and then immediately Shockwave. You don't win this 1v1, unfortunately. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah, even with the Death Ray as well.
Yeah, the Death Ray missing is a big problem.
Could have been the difference maker, but of course, hindsight, as this Drake is going to get held onto now by Gen G, but Khan finds himself off to the side, but they've left the bottom lane to the Wolves. Life gonna have to get away. He flashes on top of Ruler and makes him stunned. It's not what you want as the Death Ray. The value is just massive. Khan's still alive somehow. Not entirely sure how that one works as I stopped looking at that bottom side fight. And now the rest of Damwon Kia are just closing in on Gen G. BDD's the target. You know exactly what Beryl was looking for as the Shockwave finds no value. The Devour's beautiful under Ghost, who repositions flawlessly, and Clid is left without any friends.
And this is what we expect. Right, his ball on the right side of the fight, dropped it onto Khan. Damwon Kia collapse in. It's an easy peasy win for them onto the bot side duo.
Well, Clid looking for a little bit of an answer here onto Khan, who almost has the train back available. You can see the positioning though, and that will mean that there is no way out. The teleport can come through from Gen G as well as Beryl. He has, he's not going to be able to get it.
This mispositioning where the team is so split up. This is not something we see from Gen G. We praised them for their team fight. You can criticize the drafts, you can criticize some of the early games, and kind of their slow approach. But their team fighting is always really good. But here,
they're so caught apart.
Oh my God, Live flashes over and he roots Ruler, right? And these are the type of moments you cannot have happen. If Ruler can join the rest of their team, you might be fine. Trying to get through a sign at this point in the game without your Tristana is never ever happening. And instead, we get this elongated fight. Drake gets given over. There's a sword point now.
They're looking for Baron too. I mean, look at the vision control they have here.
Yeah, the rest of Genji are moving on over. Of course, it's not Baron just yet. Getting a little bit of ahead of ourselves as, of course, Shirley is the one available. But now in goes Clear. They do manage to find the center in the back line, but the horse may have given himself up. That's a good knock up. But they do manage to trade. Showmaker now finds himself some darkness as BDD in trouble. He will fall down as Ruler manages to pick up the kill on the Tom Kench. Rascal is trying to get away though, and there's no way you're escaping this Udyr, who says you're dead. A triple kill actually for this Victor, and they get the slow one to Ruler. That's the quadra for Showmaker. He got solo killed earlier, remember, by the way. Will be until the Nexus falls
He's
down.
playing the long game, Atlas.
Yeah, this is until summer. I don't know. There it is though, the Ornhorn does come out. Now Clid looking for the backline. Showmaker says absolutely not, as Clid just goes back to the rest of his team. Hasn't actually done too much. It's a two-man shockwave into the backline, but remember, there's a center. Ghost is absolutely fine, healing back his team. And Genji slowly but surely melting to Damwon Kia. That's a lot of extra damage, but there's of course a Devour as Rascal. So low life as well, limping away. The flash devastating smash is gonna come in, but not enough, as now Rascal running, but he should be able to get out with that searing charge. Beryl chasing after him as well, but in the meantime, guys, Damwon Kia are taking the Mountain Drake. They're taking the cow. And Genji certainly... Oh no, devastating... Oh, goodbye.
That is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot get caught there. You had no vision.
Damwon Kia, they haven't won yet, but it is getting so close, and it just feels like mentally
The title-winning game potentially here for Damwon Kia is anything but the most one-sided game of the series. I mean, Ruler just has no vision, no idea whatsoever.
Jonas Strong is very good at the terrifying angles, as, yeah.
It's a set play.
I think Khan understands that is pretty close.
Because engages aren't coming through, and it's just a throwback to a style that against Damwon Kia doesn't work.
As Dawning Shadow comes down, Ruler takes a lot of damage, but Canyon as well. He was tanking up the turret as well. Clid tries to get on top of him somehow. The Udyr is still alive thanks to Turtle Stance. BDD not going to be so lucky. Ghost finishes him off, and Genji running back towards their fountain, actually towards the top side as Ruler's defecting, but no, he's actually just going to go back home. Khan going to do the same thing, but he's got teleport to get himself back.
Is that it?
Keep this minion alive. And Damwon Kia at 28 minutes into the game want to become the first franchise LCK League of Legends champions.
Khan's down.
Yeah, he's well and truly behind. The Nexus is now Showmaker is going to go golden. That's a big pulverize, but it's not onto the Victor. Life going to get burned down by the Death Ray. Ruler in a bit of trouble. Canyon is going to stun him up, and Showmaker takes the kill. Canyon was down to like, what, 1 health? All right, well, congratulations for your series MVP, Canyon. The Nexus falls down, and Damwon Kia get the 3-0 over Genji and will be your Spring LCK champions.
What an amazing win for Damwon Kia here. A 3-0 dominant performance. Their 4th back-to-back title. They had, you know, such an incredible run. Worlds was where you started to really feel like this team might actually make a back-to-back run from summer to spring. They win Kespa Cup, a tournament that, you know, a lot of people didn't put too much stock into, but at the end of the day, in this run, they had an almost perfect regular season, and it all finishes off with a 3-0 finals. It's the finals that everyone predicted. It's the finals that you thought was going to happen. Genji just not having historical, you know, best of 5 success. But after that game too, I think there were no doubters that Damwon Kia was going to be the best team in Korea. Now, facing towards MSI, can the streak continue? Will we see this team build a similar dynasty to SK Telecom T1? That is always going to be the comparison, and we're one step closer.
And I'm happy.
It's gonna be put up on the screen. The finals MVP. The finals MVP will be it's going to be Khan. And trophy ceremony is our next step. Let's go with Goma first. Maybe all together? That's the heavy trophy. We need some team effort. Hope Tamon Kia hoists the MSI trophy as well. And our 2021 LCK Spring Split champion is Tamon Kia. They must be pretty used to raising up the trophy. This is their 4th finals that they have been in, and they won another one. They're adding one more trophy in their trophy case. Kumandu and RS. Now the players, jungler and mid laner. And the bottom duo. And lastly, Rangjun and Khan hoisting the trophy to celebrate.